what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Finance, so I'm in private equity.
And what was the turning point like getting into that business? Did you always know that you were going to do that, or how did you?
No, it was pretty scary. I spent probably about 6 years in isolation to break into investment banking. Grew up homeless, first generation college student. Dad left when I was 2. At the turning point when I was 18, my mom actually had some mental struggles and battles with suicide, and I decided that I wanted to roll up my sleeves and go play with the big boys. And so I graduated from the #1 business school in the world, Wharton. Now I'm in finance doing private equity, and it's been a dream come true.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. So let me ask you this: as someone who's in private equity, right? When it comes to the way that people look at money, what would you say is the #1 thing that separates the middle class and those who end up really acquiring and building that wealth?
Risk aversion. You look at the top Forbes list, like the top 500, about 83% of that list, they were willing to go to -3 million before hitting it big. And so the risk appetite to actually kick it up to the next level, I think is something that a lot of people need to take into perspective when they say, I want to win.
What's been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
Multiple millions, yeah.
What would you say is the best financial advice that you ever received throughout your lifetime?
Bet big and lose early. Don't worry about how much money you're making on a single transaction or a single investment. In your younger years, it's all about developing a playbook. And so you got to be willing to lose just as bad as you're willing to win. When you take L's, it's not about like the L itself. It's like, how can I adjust my playbook so I never have to take the L again? If you do that, you'll have a lot more wins.
Great interview, man. You crushed that. Seriously, man. I appreciate you.